Welcome friends. Yesterday in previous lecture we discussed what is entropy and entropy concept and entropy generation. From that the entropy always increase for a particular instant or particular process. Okay, entropy of the universe is always increase. Okay, a process occurring in a particular direction, the process occurring, but the process, if even though the process remains returned to original initial state, but that impact is the permanent one. For example, if you walk a particular drive in a bike in a particular distance, if you fall down, you have wounds. But that impact of wounds, that injury is cured, but the impact of wound is permanent in our body. Okay, that is the measure of entropy. Okay. Then we go to the mathematical formulation for entropy. In fourth unit, we elaborately discuss the derivation of entropy that is called TDS relations. Okay, and now we tell only a formula. What is entropy formula? That formula is delta S equal to, for a constant volume process and for a constant pressure process, for isentropic process, for constant temperature process, those things are having different enthalpy formulas. But initially it is one simple formula. Entropy delta S equal to integral of delta Q by T is common formula. Delta S is equal to delta Q by T as a common formula. The integration works, then that formula is delta Q nothing but Q is nothing but what? Q is delta Q is M Cp or Cv delta T. Okay, delta Q means delta T, then dq equal to M Cp dt. And substitute, we get integral of M Cp or Cv based on the what type of process is going on, dt divided by T. The formula. M and Cp is constant. Okay, process 1 to 2. The notation is like this: MCp dt by T. Okay, from that M equal to M into Cp is constant, then is out taken out from the integral, then 1 to 2 dt by T. The integral of 1 by x is what? Integral of 1 by x is ln T. Integral of 1 by x is equal to ln x, then MCp ln T 1 to 2. Okay, then we get it is equal to MCp ln T2 minus ln T1. Integral formula that is studied in 12th standard and also first year. Okay, from that ln T, subtraction of ln is equal to division of ln. Addition of ln is equal to multiplication of ln. This is the basic formulation or basic concept of logarithmic functions. Okay, then from that we get delta S equal to M Cp or Cv ln T2 by This is the common formula for entropy change. Okay, with the help of this formula, we can solve the two types of problem during this lecture. Okay, then go to the problem. The problem one is a 50 kg block of iron casting at 50 Kelvin is thrown into a large lake which is at a temperature of 285 Kelvin. After the iron block reaches thermal equilibrium, the lake water determine entropy change of iron block, entropy change of lake water, and total entropy change during this process. Assume average specific heat for the iron block as 0.45 kilojoule per kg Kelvin. Okay, the problem again I tell, a 50 kg block of iron, okay, at 50 Kelvin is thrown into a lake. Okay, the lake temperature is 285 Kelvin. Okay, the iron block temperature is 500 Kelvin. The weight of the iron block is 50 kgs, and that iron block is thrown into a large lake. That large temperature of lake is 285 Kelvin. Then the process is cooling process, because the iron block is fell into a lake. The temperature is continuously decreasing up to the lake temperature. Okay, below that temperature is not possible, because lake temperature is 285. Then the block lowest possible cooling temperature is also 280 K. Okay, then therefore which means the iron block temperature is continuously decreases from 500 degrees Celsius to 285 degrees Celsius only. Okay, please understand. Then after the iron block reaches thermal equilibrium, which means iron block and lead having both are having same temperature. Okay, because iron block is a smaller one, lead is a bigger one. Then an iron block will come to a lead temperature. Then particular instant, the iron block temperature of iron block which is equal to the lead temperature. It is called thermal equilibrium. Okay. At that time, calculate entropy change of the iron block, entropy change of the lake water, and total entropy change during the process. Okay. For consideration of iron block, it is a cooling process. For consideration of lake water, it is heating process, because that amount of heat available in the iron block is transferred to the lake, which means iron block rejects the heat, that is cooling, lake gets the heat, which is heating. Okay, during cooling process entropy loss, and during heating process entropy. Okay, therefore in first question we get negative value, and second question we get positive value, but in our concept is overall entropy change during the process is always greater than 0. Therefore that values, the third question is always greater than 0. Okay. Now we prove that theorem. Then assume the CP value. CP value is very important, because the formula is MCP then ln T2 by T1. Therefore, we need CP value. The CP value is 0.45 kilojoule per kg Kelvin. Okay. Then solution: given mass 50 kgs, temperature of iron block 500 Kelvin, and temperature of lake 285 Kelvin. Then first question, the entropy change of the iron block, delta S iron is equal to delta Q by T. This is same formula. For that MCAV, CAV means average. In the problem they are giving neither CP neither CV. They are giving only average CP. Therefore CAV. The notation is average CV. Okay. See, MCAV into dt by t, integration of this MCAV ln T2 by T1. Substitute the values: M 50 kgs, CAV 0.45 into ln 285 divided by 500, substitute in terms of Kelvin. Okay, remember that. Then we get minus 12.65 because during the process heat rejected. During heat rejection process, entropy also negative value. 12.65 kilojoule Kelvin. Then second question, the entropy change of lake water. That is the heat received by the lake water at constant temperature, which is equal to the heat rejected by the ion block, which is the equilibrium, energy balance. How much amount of heat is rejected from the ion block, which is equal to amount of heat is gained by the lake water. Okay, which is the energy balance equation. Therefore, that sentence tells that what? Tells the energy balance concept. Okay. Then Q lag equal to MCV, already the heat transfer from the heat transfer to the lag, which is equal to Q lag equal to MCAV into Ts minus T lag. MCP del T is the formula. MCP del T is from first unit. Remember that heat transfer is equal to MCP del T. M50 K is CAV 0.45 kg. 45 kilojoules into Ts 500, T lag 285. Then we get 4837.5 kilojoules. This much amount of heat is transferred to the lag from ion block. Okay, we cannot calculate the how much amount of heat is transferred to the lag with the help of lag details, because how much amount of quantity of water available in the lake is not known, and also Cp of the lake is not given in the problem. Therefore, we calculate the amount of heat is transferred to the lake is with the help of amount of heat is rejected from the ion block alone, because in that problem they are giving ion blocks mass flow rate and ion blocks Cp value is only given. Okay, therefore we calculate the amount of heat transferred to the lake in terms of ion block details. Okay, then 4837.5 kilojoules of heat is rejected from the ion block, which is absorbed by the lake. Okay, which are both are equal. Then delta S lake. First delta S ion block. Delta S lake, what is what? Q by T. Okay, in previous step we directly using the formula. In that topic we have first initially calculate the Q and then delta is equal to Q by T formula, then Q by T, Q lag divided by T lag, and substituting 16.97 kilojoules per Kelvin. This much amount of entropy generated. Okay, because that value is positive. Then the total entropy change for this process is the sum of these two processes. Since the block and lag together form an isolated system, then total is equal to delta S ion plus delta S lake. This is equal to delta S ion minus 12.65 plus delta S lake equal to 16.97, which is equal to 4.32 kilojoule per kg. Sorry, Kelvin. Which means that entropy always greater than 0 for a isolated system. Isolated system means that system and surrounding both are in same region. This is called isolated system, because here ion block is a system, lake is a surrounding. In combining lake and ion, which is called isolated area, that the entropy of that isolated area is delta S of ion plus delta S of lake, which is equal to certain value. That value is always first. Okay, which is the concept. Yes, this is one type of problem. Then we go to the second problem. One kg of ice at minus 20 degrees Celsius is exposed to the atmosphere. Is at 20 degrees Celsius. The ice melts and comes into thermal equilibrium with the atmosphere. Calculate the entropy increase of the universe. Take Cp of ice as 2.093 kilojoule per kg Kelvin, and latent heat of fusion of ice is 334.5 kilojoule per kg. This is one typical problem. Here 1 kg of ice is available. That ice is from minus 20 degrees Celsius to 20 degrees Celsius water, which means first ice is converted from minus 20 degrees Celsius to 0 degrees Celsius ice, because the freezing point of water is 0 degree. Below that, that is solid. Therefore, minus 20 to 0 degrees Celsius is the one step. Then from 0 degrees Celsius ice to 0 degrees Celsius water, which is latent heating, phase change. Okay, in every substance carrying three phases: solid, liquid, gas. Okay. From one phase to another phase, if we change the substance from one phase to another phase, this process is called phase changing process. Okay, that is occurring only, it's occurring either heat addition or heat reduction. For example, water is initially at 25 degrees Celsius, is put on a stove. That stove supply the heat at a particular instant, that the water start boiling. Okay, the temperature is 100 degrees Celsius. That means from 25 degrees Celsius to 100 degrees Celsius, that water is continuously, the temperature of water is continuously increasing. But when it reaches the 100 degrees Celsius, the temperature doesn't increase up to the last drop. Evaporates up to the vaporization of last droplet of water. Okay, which means the phase change process. During the phase change process, temperature remains constant, but the phase change from liquid water to vapor. Okay, this type of heat transfer is called latent heat. Okay, during temperature change, that heating is called sensible heating. During phase change, the name of the heating is latent heat. Okay, then come to the problem. From ice is minus 20 degrees Celsius to 0 degrees Celsius ice, then 0 degrees Celsius ice to 0 degrees Celsius water, this phase change process. Then 0 degrees Celsius water to 20 degrees Celsius. Okay, then therefore we have three lines. Okay, first one is ice region, another one is phase change region, and another one is water region. Okay, this is a heating process. Heating process, which means that ice absorb the energy from atmosphere for converting ice to water. Please understand. Because the ice temperature is lower, it absorbs the energy to convert its phase from ice to water. It is the concept. Okay, therefore, ice, the substance absorb the energy, and environment lost the energy. Therefore, in atmosphere, in ice point of view, entropy gain. In atmosphere point of view, entropy loss. Then total entropy is always determined. This is the concept. But in ice point of view, entropy gain, because the ice absorb the energy from atmosphere for changing of its phase from ice to water. For that atmosphere supply the energy. That means atmosphere lose the energy. Okay, therefore entropy also lose for the atmosphere. Entropy is gain for a system. System is called water, ice, a system. Please understand this concept. Okay, then we will go for the problem. Cp of ice is given, and latent heat of fusion. Latent heat of fusion means during that phase change process, how much amount of heat it takes. Because our heat transfer formula Q equal to mCp delta T. Everybody knows. Heat transfer formula is Q equal to mCp delta T. Previous problem also discussed. Delta T means what? Delta T equal to T2 minus T1. During phase change process, latent heating process, T2 equal to T1. because during that process phase only changes from one solid to liquid or liquid to solid or solid liquid to gas. Okay, during that time temperature remains constant, which is the concept. Okay, therefore we cannot calculate the how much amount of heat is transferred during phase change process with the help of this formula, because T2 by T1 is equal to 0. Therefore which is a constant one. Okay, the latent heat of fusion, how much amount of heat is applied per kg of water is 334.5, is a constant. Okay, please understand. Then solution, you m equal to 1 kg of ice, T1 converted into Kelvin minus 20 degrees Celsius plus 273, and TA 20 plus 273 293. From 253 Kelvin to 293 Kelvin, that temperature level is raised. The latent heat of fusion 334.5 kilojoules, a constant, and specific heat of ice is equal to 2.093. One data is missing, Cp of water. Cp of water is the constant one, already I tell, it is equal to 4.187 kilojoule per kg Kelvin. Okay. And entropy change of the universe, which means entropy change of the system and also surrounding. System is water, surrounding is outside environment. The TS diagram. Initially the ice at 253 Kelvin. 253 Kelvin is nothing but minus 20 degrees Celsius. 273 Kelvin is nothing but 0 degrees Celsius. 293 Kelvin is nothing but 20 degrees Celsius. This is given in the problem. Okay. Therefore, the ice is converted from minus 20 degrees Celsius ice to 20 degrees Celsius water. Okay. During that process 1 to 2 is a sensible heating, which means the ice minus 20 degrees Celsius ice is it raised its temperature to 0 degrees Celsius ice. Then when it reaches the 0 degree Celsius, it start phase change. Therefore, already I said, during phase change process, temperature remains constant, only phase is changed. But at that time also entropy increases. Okay, because any type of process, entropy may increase. Okay, it is a constant. Therefore, 2 to 3, then from this point is ice. From this point 0 degree Celsius liquid. Then this point also mandatorily it is a liquid one. Okay, it reaches 20 degrees Celsius. For that process, how much amount of entropy is generated in the water system and how much amount of entropy is losses in the environment, then how much is net entropy change? This is the question. Okay. The assumption is specific heat of water Cp what is given from, therefore I assumed 4.97 kilojoule per kg Kelvin. The entropy change during heating of ice from minus 20 degrees Celsius to 0 degrees Celsius. First step, entropy change. First step means first step, second step, third step. Okay, 1 to 2, 2 to 3, and 3 to 8. Then first we solve the first step, is minus 20 degrees Celsius to 0 degrees Celsius. Process 1 to 2. Delta S 1 to 2 equal to del Q by T, which is nothing but mc by delta T, ln Tt by T1. Cpf, here the substance is in the state of ice. Therefore, substitute the Cp of ice. Okay. Then m mass is given, mcp line ln T2 is 273 and T1 is 253. Substitute, you get 0.1592 kilojoule Kelvin. Then entropy change during fusion process, which is phase changing process, process 2 to 3. The formula for finding out the heat transfer during the phase change process is totally different, which is equal to Q into M into HFG. That HFG is the heating of fusion. Okay, which is a constant one. M is equal to mass. It's given in the problem. With the help of this, delta S 2 to 3, also 2 to 3 delta Q by T, which is nothing, which is equal to Q by T2 Substitute m into HFG, m equal to 1, HFG 334.5 divided by 273 equal to 1.2253 kilojoule per Kelvin. Okay, second, entropy gain is over. And third, entropy change during sensible heating of water from 0 degrees Celsius to 20 degrees Celsius. Process 3 to A. Delta is 3 to 4 is equal to 3 to 4 delta Q by T, which is again MCP ln T4 by T3. Here state of the substance is in the liquid state, therefore substitute the water specific heat. Mass is same, temperature is T4 as a final temperature, T3 is 0 degrees Celsius, and substitute, we get 0.296 kilojoule Kelvin. Okay, therefore total entropy gain during the process, total entropy gain during the process, which means from minus 20 degrees Celsius to 20 degrees Celsius is traveling. In between these, how much amount of energy gained by the water, which is equal to delta S 12A. Okay, is delta S 122 plus delta S 223 plus delta S 324. So add the values, we get 1.68 kilojoule per Kelvin. Okay, this much amount of entropy gain. Okay, entropy gained during the process. Then now we come to the entropy loss from the surroundings for that process. Okay, because in water point of view, heat is gained, but in atmosphere point of view, heat is lost. Okay, heat absorbed by the ice water system from atmosphere to reach 20 degrees Celsius equal to heat absorbed in warming of ice is the first step, which is from minus 20 degrees Celsius heat gained or heat absorbed from the atmosphere to convert the 20 degrees Celsius to 0 degrees Celsius ice. Minus 20 degrees Celsius to 0 degrees Celsius. Then second, then from 0 degrees Celsius to 0 degrees Celsius liquid. From that process also it absorbs some heat from atmosphere, which means atmosphere gives some heat. Okay, second. And third, from 0 degrees Celsius water to 20 degrees Celsius water is the third step. At that time also that liquid absorb the heat, which means the atmosphere gives the heat. Therefore, in 3 steps, the atmosphere gives the heat to the system to warm the temperature from minus 20 degrees Celsius to 20 degrees Celsius. Okay, so the system point of view, atmosphere heat is gained, but atmosphere point of view, heat is supplied. Okay, the supply means entropy loss, gain means entropy gain. Already I said. Okay, remember that point. Then read the equation. Heat absorbed by the ice water system from the atmosphere to reach 20 degrees Celsius, which is equal to heat absorbed in warming of ice plus latent heat of fusion plus heat absorbed during sensible heating of water to rise its temperature from 0 degrees Celsius to 20 degrees Celsius. Then the formula is first heat absorbed, heat warming, then MCP ice delta T warming. M common for all terms. M is common for all terms because mass of reference is M1. Then M Cp of ice into delta T warming, which is minus 20 degrees Celsius to 0 degrees Celsius, plus HFG is latent heat of fusion, plus Cp of W in delta T heating. Here also the atmospheric data is not given in the problem. They are giving only water temperature. Okay, therefore, how much amount of energy is losses from the atmosphere and is supplied to the system is calculated with the help of water data alone, because there is no data available in the atmosphere. Okay, therefore, in that equation, all data are available in water data, but the value is for the atmosphere heat loss. Okay, which means remember the energy balance. This much amount of energy is releases from the particular system. This much amount of energy is gain by a particular system. These are the same. It's the energy balance. Okay. For the with the help of that equation is formed. Q equal to mCp ice delta T warming plus HFG plus CPW into delta T heating. Substitute things. M is equal to 1, Cp of ice 2.93 and delta T warming is equal to final temperature 0 and initial temperature 20. You may substitute either Kelvin or degree Celsius. There is no problem for a subtracting. Division only alone, you must substitute the temperature values in terms of Kelvin. Okay, but other things you may substitute degree Celsius or Kelvin. No problem. Okay, therefore 0 minus of minus 20. T2 minus T1. T2 is 0 degree Celsius. T1 is minus 20. Therefore minus of minus 20 plus 20. Plus 334 is latent heat of fusion plus Cp of water from 20 degree Celsius. T2 is a 5 and third step final temperature 20 and initial temperature 0. Substitute things, we get 460 kilojoules. This much amount of energy is losses from the atmosphere. That energy is gained by water. Okay, then entropy change of the atmosphere, which is equal to, calculate very easily, which is delta T at m is equal to Q by T. Q equal to 460 and temperature final temperature 20 degrees Celsius, because atmosphere available at 20 degrees Celsius. Okay, water is from minus 20 to 20, but our atmosphere temperature is available 20 degrees Celsius. Okay, substitute in 293 Kelvin and substitute in Q is equal to 460 kilojoules. We get entropy of atmosphere, which is equal to 1.570. It is decreased. Okay, entropy decreased because the energy losses from the atmosphere. Okay, the water only gets energy. Therefore, energy getting, entropy gain, energy lose, entropy lose. Therefore, the 1.570 kilojoule per kg is a negative value. Okay, then entropy change of the universe. The question from the problem. Then entropy increase of the ice minus water system entropy increase of ice water system minus entropy decrease of atmosphere. Okay, ice water system not a negative, it is only a negative. Okay, therefore entropy increase of ice water system is already calculated, which is delta S124. Okay, entropy decrease of atmosphere, which is equal to delta S80. Substitute things, 1.680 minus 1.570, which is equal to 0.109. So, which is a positive one. In that situation also entropy rised. Okay, therefore from the two problems I conclude entropy of whole system or entropy of all process increased. In a combined manner, in the problem, in one process entropy gain, in another process entropy loss, but in overall performance the entropy decreased. Okay, in the problem within the problem I complete the second unit. Okay, thank you.